Right, well, there's the Rocky cat. He just had a little more of his wet food. I've got to go out and get another tank of propane before the big storm comes. I've got something going on with my right leg. It's it's happened before, this thing. It makes it very difficult to walk. I don't know if it's sciatica or what it is, but it's very painful. And I'm having trouble anyway. Every step is quite painful. But anyway, we'll see here. I don't know how I'm going to get a propane cylinder down here from up there, but anyway, maybe I'll just try driving the truck back here. That'd be an adventure. If I did that, it'd be here till spring, though. In fact, it'd be here till well into spring, because this turns into a mud hole, so it still wouldn't be movable. Anyway, I do have to go get a propane cylinder. What do you think, Rocky? Are you going to do a security check, or is it too cold? You're not too sure, eh? He says, I don't know. I kind of want to do my job, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to do my job. You know? I can't say I blame him. He's pretty cute anyway. See what he's doing? He's looking around and he's sniffing the air. And he's determining if there's any danger about. Yeah, oh, there he goes. He says, no, okay. All right, well, that propane cylinder there, that needs to come out. I forgot about that. This is an empty one, so it's not all that heavy. It's awkward, but it's not super heavy. But like I say, my right leg is bothering me, though. Eesh. Okay, there we go. And I'm hurting a bit, but anyway, here we go now. Let me see. We'll put this here. Now, I think that this one here is empty too. I know this one's empty. The full ones have the green over the... Yeah, see, that one there is empty too. This one here is full. It's got the green seal on it. All right, here we go now. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I got to go into town, and I got to do the propane thing, because I've got that one full one there. I've got the one on the heater that I just put on it last night. It burned out last night. It actually went out around 2 o'clock this morning. And, okay, I've turned that off. Good. Okay. I'll see you later, Rocky. And, I've got a part of a tank on that Coleman stove that I could tap into if things got really bad. So I want to have one more full cylinder, and I'll feel better about it if I have that, because it's supposed to snow overnight and into tomorrow. It's going to be quite a storm, apparently. And then after that, you can see my shadow here, my crippled up shadow. Then after that, it's supposed to, we're going to get a bit of a break on Friday, and then it's supposed to snow quite a bit on Saturday, but not as much as it's going to snow overnight tonight. So, I mean, they probably aren't going to have the roads cleared to make them passable. I can't be guaranteed that will happen until at least Monday or Tuesday. So I want to make sure I have enough propane on hand to do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Still putting it on the credit card. I don't know about the coffee fund thing. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm still waiting to hear from them. We'll see. We'll see, that's all. I'm cautiously optimistic about it, but at the same time, I don't believe in counting your chickens before they're hatched, and so I can't really say very much right now, other than that for the time being, that money is tied up, you know, and it will be tied up for the next little while anyway. Anyway, about how long the next little while is, I don't know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to have quite a time bringing that propane tank back here. Back there I am. Holy smoke. Anyway, the wind is very strong, and so the sound quality of my videos will reflect that. It's blowing pretty hard right now. Oh, my goodness. All right. Now, I believe I have an empty tank in the back of the truck. I'll have a look before I go. You can feel it in the air. There's definitely a bad storm coming. It's bright and sunny out, but there's definitely a bad storm coming. There it is. Okay, good. All right. Well, it's off we go here. I'll just make sure these aren't frozen down to the windshield. No. Because if you try and start them up, if I needed to use them for some reason and they were frozen down, then it would either tear the windshield wipers up, or it could mess up the wiper motor or the mechanism or something. So I'm always very careful about that in the winter time. Okay, now. Oh, getting into the truck here with this leg is... Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. My goodness. Okay, here we go now.
In transmission.
Oh.
Report on every vehicle.
My goodness.
So why wait? Swing by Car Canada today and start saving.
Yeah, Car Canada. I knew a guy. I know a lot of mechanics. Not as much as I used to, but this was years ago, and at that time I knew practically every mechanic in the area here. I had connections with mechanics and body shop owners and junkyards and anything automotive related. I knew people, you know. Anyway, this mechanic was working for Car Canada, and they were putting through fake safety checks with his signature forged on the documents, and he caught them at it. I guess somebody gave him a heads up, and he went in and he pulled a book of safety certificates, safety inspection certificates out of one of the salesman's desks, and they all had his name forged on them. They were blank certificates, but they had forged his name on them. They had traced something with his signature or something. Anyway, he took the book as evidence of what they were doing, and they turned around and charged him with theft of property and fired him, and it was a real mess anyway. And then they wouldn't let him back on the premises, and of course mechanics, they have their own tools and their own toolbox and stuff. This place is up around Ottawa. It's up near Manotick, which is a village just west of Ottawa, where this happened. Anyway, he wasn't allowed back on the property. He had to go to court and get a court order to let him come back to get his toolbox and his tools. And of course, everything sat there for a year, and they all helped themselves to his tools. So he didn't have a whole lot left by the time he got back to get his stuff out of the shop. And so it was just a real sad situation anyway. And this guy was a good mechanic. They lost a good mechanic. I saw that guy one time. Another guy I know had a pickup truck. And the pickup truck, the guy visited an apartment building. There was somebody in there he knew. And he visited in there. It was a square body pickup truck in late 70s, through mid-80s, you know, square body GM pickup truck. Anyway, he this was way back in the 90s now, I think. Anyway, he parked it at this building, and he was in visiting somebody, and when he came out, it wouldn't start. And he just couldn't get it to start. And then he had a few different mechanics come and look at it, and none of them could start it. There were some of them worked at it out there for hours, trying this and that, and they couldn't get it to start. I don't know why, but for some reason they couldn't get it to start. Well, that fella that I'm talking about, who had that dispute with Car Canada, he came and he got it started. Apparently he worked on it for 5 minutes and he had it running. He was just known to be a real genius with a car anyway. But he had I don't know, people are weird, eh? Greed causes people to do stupid things. But whenever I see a commercial for that business, I remember that. Now, maybe they've cleaned up their act since then. That was a long time ago. But I would never buy anything from them anyway. Not knowing that happened there, I wouldn't. Anyway, let's head out here. Ooh, I'll tell you, life is hard, eh? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this song. I was 8 years old when this was out. Okay, now come straight out here and onto the road. There we go. All right. We'll just wait for all the cars to go by. Wow, look at them all. Crazy. School bus. There we go now. All right. We'll see you later.